Story 119-2 Frogs. Once in a lively village, in a peaceful pond surrounded by tall grass and vibrant flowers, there were two frogs named Tim and Tom. They were the best of friends and spent their days hopping around, exploring the wonders of their little world. One sunny day, as they were leaping from one lily pad to another, they noticed a deep well nearby. Curiosity getting the better of them, they decided to take a peek inside. As they peered over the edge, they realized the well was quite deep, and the water looked cool and inviting. Tim, being the adventurous one, said, "Hey Tom, let's jump in and explore the well. It seems like a new and exciting place." Tom, however, was more cautious. "I don't know, Tim. What if we can't get out? It looks deep." But Tim was already midair, making a big splash as he landed in the well. Tom hesitated for a moment, but, not wanting to be left alone, he took a deep breath and jumped in after his friend. The two frogs swam around and had a great time exploring the cool depths of the well. However, when they tried to jump out, they realized that the well's walls were too steep, and they couldn't reach the top. Tim, ever the optimist, said, "Don't worry, Tom. We'll figure this out. We just need to keep trying." They tried and tried, but their efforts were in vain. Days turned into weeks, and Tim and Tom found themselves stuck in the well, unable to escape. One day, as they were sitting on a lily pad feeling quite downcast, an old turtle passing by noticed their plight. The wise turtle said, "What seems to be the problem, my friends?" Tim explained, "We jumped into this well to explore, and now we can't get out. We're stuck." The turtle, with a knowing smile, said, "Sometimes, a little caution goes a long way. But don't worry, I have an idea." The turtle suggested that they close their eyes, take a deep breath, and swim to the bottom as fast as they could. Confused, but willing to try anything, Tim and Tom followed the turtle's advice. To their surprise, when they reached the bottom and pushed off, they soared up higher than ever before. The momentum carried them right out of the well, and they landed safely on the grassy bank. Ecstatic, Tim and Tom thanked the wise turtle for his help. They realized that sometimes a different perspective and a bit of advice from a wise friend could make all the difference. From that day on, Tim and Tom continued their adventures, but with a newfound appreciation for caution and the valuable lesson that seeking help when needed is a sign of wisdom, not weakness. And so, the two frogs hopped away, grateful for the experiences that had taught them the importance of both adventurous spirit and careful thinking. The end. Story 120: Baby Camel and Mother. Once in the vast desert, there lived a baby camel named Carl and his loving mother, Camilla. Carl was a curious and playful little camel, always eager to explore the sandy dunes that stretched as far as the eye could see. One scorching day, as the sun blazed overhead, Carl suggested, "Mother, let's go on an adventure. I want to see what's beyond those towering sand hills." Camilla, being a wise and caring mother, hesitated. "My dear Carl, the desert is vast and can be challenging. But if you're eager, I'll guide you, and we'll explore together." Just stay close and listen to my advice." Excited, Carl nodded, and they began their journey into the unknown. A hot desert wind whispered tales of ancient sands as they walked. As they ventured deeper, the dunes became larger and the landscape more challenging. Carl, however, was more fascinated than ever, bouncing around with youthful energy. Camilla cautioned, "Be careful, Carl. The desert may seem playful, but it can be unpredictable." Yet, Carl's enthusiasm led him farther away from his mother. Suddenly, they encountered a vast stretch of hot, burning sand. Carl hesitated, realizing it was too much for his young legs. Worried, Camilla rushed to his side. "Remember, my dear, in the face of challenges, it's okay to ask for help. Let's overcome this together." Carl nodded, and Camilla suggested they walk together in each other's footsteps, sharing the burden of the scorching sand. Slowly but surely, they made progress, one step at a time. Through their shared effort, they conquered the challenging stretch of sand. Carl, now understanding the value of teamwork and listening to his mother's guidance, looked at Camilla with gratitude. Camilla smiled and said, "You see, my dear, sometimes the greatest adventures are those faced together. It's okay to explore, but it's even better when we support each other." From that day forward, Carl and Camilla continued their desert journeys, facing challenges as a team. The bond between them grew stronger, and Carl, with the wisdom passed down from his mother, learned that the desert's vastness was best explored with a trusted companion by his side. And so, under the endless sky, the baby camel and his mother continued to create their story in the golden sands of the desert. The end. Story 121, Lazy Donkey. Ages ago, in a quiet village, there lived a lazy donkey named Dunk. Dunk was not like other donkeys. He preferred sleeping and eating over working. While the other animals in the village were busy helping their owners with various tasks, Dunk could always be found lounging under a shady tree, munching on grass. One sunny day, the villagers had a big festival planned, and everyone was supposed to contribute something to make it a success. The cows gave fresh milk, the hens laid extra eggs, and the farmers brought their best crops. But Dunk, the lazy donkey, didn't want to do anything. The village elder, old Farmer Joe, noticed Dunk lazing around and said, "Dunk, my friend, this festival is for the whole village. Everyone is doing their part. Can you help too?" Dunk yawned and replied, "Why bother? I'm just a donkey. Let others do the work." Old Farmer Joe, being wise, decided to teach Dunk a lesson. He told Dunk that if he didn't contribute, he wouldn't get any food that day. This got Dunk's attention because he loved food more than anything else. With a grumble, Dunk agreed to do something. Old Farmer Joe gave Dunk the task of carrying sacks of grain from one part of the village to another. It was a simple job, but Dunk found it tiring. As Dunk moved the sacks, he noticed the hard-working animals and villagers smiling and enjoying the festival. He began to feel a sense of accomplishment and happiness, realizing that contributing to the community was a rewarding experience. When the festival ended, old Farmer Joe praised Dunk for his effort and said, "See, Dunk, a little work can bring joy to everyone, including yourself." From that day on, Dunk became a more active and helpful donkey. He learned that laziness didn't lead to happiness, but contributing to the community did. And so, Dunk became a respected member of the village, known for his hard work and willingness to lend a hoof when needed. And they all lived happily ever after in the village, where even the laziest donkey learned the value of teamwork and community spirit. The end. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and support us.